All right, it's time for our weekly financial forecast. We're joined by Brian Lindberg from Fitzwilliams Financial in for Tim today. All right, and thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the impacts from the Iran war on consumers because so many people are talking about that. And the number one thing we hear, gas prices, gas prices. So, and I hear different things like, oh, the prices will go down as soon as the conflict is over. And then I hear, oh, it's going to take a while. What is your take on that?
Well, right now the straits are open, so that's generally good news for the oil market. So oil is flowing. I think over 10 million barrels came out of the Straits of Hormuz just today. So it's a good thing that the oil is flowing again for us. It has brought prices down month over month by about 50 cents a gallon. So I think going into the 4th of July, it's going to be a little unlike historical years where you see oil prices rising into the holiday because of demand. I think in general they're probably going to be falling, but we could experience a little bit of short-term volatility there.
Right, because if tensions escalate, because it's still kind of, tenuous there in terms of what this deal is, we could see people should prepare just in case prices go right back up.
That's the big fear. So when we see it in the headlines, what people need to realize is we need to separate what happens with the oil markets versus the gas pump. So oil futures will probably move within minutes, but it'll take days to weeks to actually push through to the gas pump. So it will give you that early warning sign to start preparing, absolutely.
All right, yeah, start preparing. All right, the Fed did not cut rates.
Nope.
They did not. I mean, that was probably no surprise because where inflation is?
Yeah, right now the Fed they're trying to strike a balance between economic growth and inflation. Right now, their bigger concern is economic growth. It's actually a good thing that they're considering hiking interest rates because inflation isn't out of control. We're seeing consumer spending stay strong. We're seeing energy prices come down. So right now, the Fed is more monitoring to make sure that we are operating from a position of economic resilience and doing quite well.
So as people are still trying to get those vacations in for the summer, a lot of people are looking for ways to save and, you have the travel rewards points and things like that to use. Now's a good time to really try to rack up on those or
So it's always a good time to take a look at them because we need to treat points like money. And so there's better times of the year to use your points and get a deeper value. So I think it's good for you to understand what the cash value of your points are. So if you do that little step before you purchase, you're going to make sure that you're using your points the right way. And don't forget to pay the statement balance as it comes. Try not to stretch.
Yeah, I'm always conservative with my points, always thinking that big trip is coming at some point and I'll need to use them then.
Well, we can help you put some PTO in, but I hope you enjoy your next big trip.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Us.
All right. The financial forecast airs every Tuesday in our 4 p.m. news. If you have questions you want answered, email us at financialforecast@13newsnow.com.